The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Okay, we're going to continue our conversation with Len Montreal. He's the owner of Salt City Enterprises, and he is an entrepreneur and a self-made man. I guess you could say you're one of the few self-made men. You didn't inherit anything.
No, we there's nothing to inherit.
Yeah. You started it from the ground up.
He inherited character, a work ethic, and some things. So those were inherited, which have more value than a checkbook balance, in my opinion.
Can I include you two characters?
Absolutely. Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Now, family-wise, you've been married 40 years, you said, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And then you got a couple kids? Or?
Three daughters, two grandkids.
Some of them working in the business, right?
One, yes. Yeah. Mia, you see Mia often. Yeah, she's around. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. And where did you said Morrisville, you went to Morrisville College.
Yeah.
And what did you take there to get
business administration? That's where I met my
there.
wife, and I always teased it. I went for her to get a business degree, and she went to find a husband, and she was valedictorian. So,
my goodness.
Only in that endeavor. But,
so you married up.
Nobody thought it was funny except for me when I said that.
Yeah, were you an athlete there? Did you play sports?
I did. I wrestled.
Okay. Wrestling? Okay, that's a life lesson right there.
We were fifth in the country.
All right, what was your wrestling weight?
When I was there. 77.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All muscle. All muscle.
Yeah.
77 pounds?
Yeah, 177.
Oh, my God. Because I was at CBA. I wrestled 205.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. So you eat bigger dinners than that.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah, so you guys learn to gain weight and lose weight. So there's some doings going on down here in the neighborhood with a concrete company. Tell us about that.
Yeah. Well, we're opposing it.
What is it?
Well, they're looking at reactivating the concrete plant that used to exist, and it hasn't been operational for it had to be about 10 years now. And why are we saying no? Because of air pollution, silica dust, things like that threaten your respiratory health. It's going to be diesel trucks and traffic.
Right at the Inner Harbor. So it's right kind of where the Inner Harbor ends, near the hotels, correct. Over in there, right?
Yeah, and they're looking at doing 11 trucks an hour, which that's going out full. 75,000 pounds of truck.
This isn't a pickup truck.
Is it a private company or is it?
It's Heidelberg is the company. They're one of the largest in the world.
Wow.
So we're going to have a battle on our hands with them. And
why do they want to reactivate it?
Well, because if they can, they're figuring it's an opportunity. But the thing is that it's currently zoned as an MX2 district, and they have to go to Planning Commission to change that. And basically, an MX2, it's a neighborhood center zone designed for mixed-use development. It allows for commercial and residential uses in a scale generally compatible with surrounding neighborhoods. You can get a supermarket, things like that, but mainly it's office, mixed-use office, apartments, things like that. Nowhere does it say industrial. And, 22 trucks an hour, really, 11 out, 11 back, plus, resupplying the facility. It's one truck every 2.72 minutes, I think it is.
So they're coming. I think about it being down here.
We'd feel it rumbling here.
Correct, jumping on 690. But imagine the dirt. I mean, the concrete.
So they make the concrete.
Yeah, that's where they'll make it. Well, and it's 100 yards from the creek walk. So you're promoting health and well-being, fitness, and
that's fine dust that gets in your lungs.
It does. It gets.
What was that going to mean down here? You look at the businesses, and we know a lot of people. You know everybody down in this area. What's the benefit for anybody here?
There is no benefit for anybody here.
A few jobs, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. But they're the claim is that they're going to need it at Micron, and they're going to need it at the highway. Micron's going to have a couple of batch plants set up on site, which is what they should do.
Right.
Take care of that overflow while they're there, and then when it's done, dismantle, remove, and clean it up. If each truck only drops an ounce and you have 22 trucks an hour, you're talking about, you're talking thousands and thousands of pounds at the end of the year. And where does it go? It lands on the roads, it gets washed into the creek, and goes right down the road past our brand new $110 million aquarium.
Is it a zoning change, or
it is?
So
it is.
I mean, are they saying, "Hey, we're just doing what we were doing"?
No, but we've got a battle. So Monday night is. I'd like to put in a call to action. We've been putting the flyers out Monday night. The 10th at 6 p.m. at Common Council Chambers, City Hall, 233 East Washington Street. And we need as much help as we can get. I've retained an attorney. I've got the best real estate guy in town, Neil Germain. And we're going to get the word out and get as many people there as we can.
It seems like it would make the neighborhood dirty. I don't know, for lack of a better term. I don't have to clean my car every day because it's parked out here. This is a nice, clean area.
Yeah.
But we don't have the trucks. How many a day? How many a minute? How many an hour?
You're talking 11 an hour, but you have to have 11 returning. Right, so you got one every 2.72 minutes.
Okay, so one every 3 minutes a truck goes by.
Yeah, and if they pull out of the parking lot and they turn right, they go past the preserve, which by the way has won the patio awards, right? And if you turn and go the other way, you go past the Penizzato Boys, which is the Clipper Tavern, and if you go the other way, you go past Myers Creek, Cafe Blue, and they've got a new place called Peacock going in there. So imagine sitting there and having these rumbling trucks going by. And the process of making the concrete and mixing it, there's a vibratory function in there that just shakes everything.
So if the meeting is this next Monday, what time is it?
The meeting is at 6 o'clock. 6
o'clock, Common Council. Is there anybody? So if you care about business down here and you want to hear what's going on, that would be the way to do it. Is there? Should they reach out? Is there anybody they should reach out to real quick?
Absolutely. They could email the mayor, Common Councilor Hogan, and anybody at the Office of Zoning Administration.
Okay.
And call or send an email.
Yeah. And this isn't like we're against business. This is the right business in the right space at the right time.
That function is counterproductive to business. You'll put a couple of those restaurants out of business.
Right. Yeah.
People aren't going to want to sit on the patio while 22 trucks rumble by during your lunch hour.
Yeah.
That's without anybody resupplying either. Larger trucks to come in, and then they'll talk about how they'll handle the dust and everything. You still have to dump the material, right? It still has to be loaded, regardless of whatever precautions they take. It is not the right area.
Len Montreal, owner of Salt City Enterprises, Montreal Construction, and an entrepreneur. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, and I'd love to come back.
Yes.